Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Guard Environment by Learning. Today we are going to discuss types of an ecosystem. Ecosystem is very important, so this topic become very important for environmental studies. So let's discuss what is about ecosystem. My name is Bhagishri Kesarwani and we are going to discuss types of an ecosystem, detailed explanation of natural and artificial ecosystem. First of all, we have to know what is ecosystem. In simplest word, ecosystem is an interconnection or interdependent of organism to organism with their environment. Organism include all the biotic factor which is present in the environment, as well as when we talk about environment, it is include all the abiotic factor. Abiotic factor include all the climatic and chemical factor, and organism biotic include all the plant, animal, microorganism, decomposer and etc. So when we talk about the interconnection, how the organism to organism are interconnected with each other and how they behave in their environment, this study and the relationship or interconnection study of this organism to organism with their environment is form a ecosystem. There are many type of ecosystem on our earth. They are small and large both. They have limited in a millimeter square also and form in a ocean ecosystem also. So when we talk about the importance of ecosystem, there are many functions are take place in the ecosystem, and importance of ecosystem in environment is very huge. But when we talk about some of the main factor, what is the importance of ecosystem, that is maintain natural balance, explain energy and matter flow, how energy and matter flow take place between the biotic and abiotic component, and increase the biodiversity, provide habitat, and different other functions take place in the ecosystem. With the help of this mind booster, you can easily understand types of ecosystem and you can remember these terms for long lasting. I already explained you when one organism are interconnected with other organism or with their environment, the study of these type of relationship in the environment, that is form a ecosystem. Mainly ecosystem are divided into natural ecosystem and artificial ecosystem. When we talk about natural ecosystem, it is formed in nature, they are self-regulating. And when we talk about artificial, they are made by human being, or in this ecosystem the interference of human being is take place. After that, natural ecosystem is further divided into terrestrial and aquatic ecosystem. When we talk about terrestrial ecosystem, these type of ecosystem found only on land, and when we talk about aquatic ecosystem, this type of ecosystem form in water. Terrestrial ecosystem is also further divided into forest ecosystem, grassland, cultivation ecosystem, desert ecosystem, and aquatic ecosystem further divided into freshwater ecosystem and marine water ecosystem. In freshwater ecosystem is divided into running water ecosystem. Running water ecosystem is also known as lotic water ecosystem. Lotic means movement, that type of ecosystem in which the movement of water is take place in that particular ecosystem, that type of ecosystem is known as running water ecosystem. You can remember these lotic word from lotpot. Moving of water is known as running water ecosystem. It includes these type of ecosystem is formed in rivers, streams and springs. Standing water ecosystem, that you already understand, for standing means stagnant, the movement of water is not take place. This is also known as lentic water ecosystem. This type of ecosystem is formed is lake and pond. When we talk about marine ecosystem, deep sea ecosystem and ocean ecosystem, when this type of ecosystem is formed in deep sea, that is known as deep sea ecosystem, and when the ecosystem form is ocean, that is known as ocean ecosystem. When we talk about artificial ecosystem are that type of ecosystem in which the human activities are take place. The functions and regulation of ecosystem is governed by human being and controlled by human being. That type of ecosystem is known as artificial ecosystem. They are formed in closed bottle ecosystem. Basically this type of ecosystem are formed in laboratory for study. And wastewater treatment pond, this type of ecosystem formed in sewage treatment plant where the house wastewater is treated, and they have a different type of pond for aeration pond, for septic tank pond, and different other type of pond they form, and for the purification of the wastewater. Aquarium, you already know different size of aquarium is present in our home. In that aquarium artificial ecosystem are formed, and different other type of ecosystem. I hope you all getting the word and what is natural ecosystem and what is artificial ecosystem. After that we are going to discuss what is natural ecosystem. Natural ecosystem, the state of nature in which the nature can self-regulate their function, condition and circumstance without any major interference by human activities or human being. It is self-regulating ecosystem. It is governed by nature. Basically divided into two parts. I already told you terrestrial ecosystem and aquatic. Terrestrial is formed in land, which formed in tropical forest, temperate forest, grassland, desert ecosystem and other. When we talk about aquatic ecosystem that are found only on water, that is known as aquatic ecosystem. It further divided into freshwater and marine water ecosystem. When we talk about function of natural ecosystem mainly take place are exchange of nutrition, exchange of gases and exchange of energy. These three exchange of process is very important to form a natural ecosystem. When we talk about this nutrition exchange, you already know the green plant is a producer in environment. Green plant have ability to exchange the radiation which is come from sunlight to exchange that radiation energy into chemical energy. They consume carbon dioxide and other nutrition and water, that is form of simple inorganic substance. They convert with the help of photosynthesis process, they convert these nutrition into organic form and then take as a food material. After that when the death and decay of these plant and animal take place in the environment or ecosystem, they again go for a composed by the help of decomposer. They have ability to exchange the organic compound into inorganic compound. These exchange of nutrition from sunlight to producer to consumer, after that by decomposer by land to environment is known as exchange of nutrition in the natural ecosystem. After that exchange of gases in the natural ecosystem take place when the producer is produce their food material in the form of oxygen or carbon dioxide. They have to ability to exchange these carbon dioxide into oxygen by the process of photosynthesis, that is known take place in the natural ecosystem, and that is known as exchange of gases. When we talk about exchange of energy, I already told you producer have ability to exchange the radiation energy into chemical energy by the process of photosynthesis. This exchange of energy from sunlight to plant and further consumed by other consumers is known as exchange of energy in the natural ecosystem. These are three functions which is take place to maintain, to function, to regulate the natural ecosystem. After that we are going to discuss what is artificial ecosystem. Artificial ecosystem are the creation of human being. It means it is created by human being. These ecosystems are basically regulated by human being, where all the functions like additions of energy and nutrition flow, plant and manipulate and disturb the natural balance in regulation. It means कि all the exchange of gases, exchange of nutrition, exchange of different material is governed by human being, are functioned, are controlled by human activity. They have planned how the ecosystem are formed and how much we need the energy and nutrition flow. According to that need, they have manipulate their artificial ecosystem. They have make a different type of size and shape. They need if they want to provide a different type of nutrition balance, they will give the different type of energy nutrition flow. So this type of ecosystem is known as artificial ecosystem, which is governed by human activities. The kind of species and size of artificial ecosystem may be varied according to their required. Example: cropland like maize, wheat, rice field, etc., where maintenance by man-human, they try to control biotic and abiotic condition. Field sprinkled by pesticide, earthworm used for vermicompost and according to their needs. It means कि when we need pesticide to control the pest, we provide a pesticide. When want to give the watering, we give the water to the cropland, and different other process we have take place by the interference of these type of artificial ecosystem. We are study what is the two main component in ecosystem. Structure and function are the two main component of ecosystem which govern the all activity in the ecosystem. An ecosystem is governed by a well defined organization. The organization is broadly composed by two major aspects. They are structure and function. When we study the structure of an ecosystem, we go to study the all the abiotic and biotic component take place and regulate their duty in the ecosystem. When we talk about function of an ecosystem, the function of ecosystem implies the rate of how much rate of energy flow in the producer to the consumer, and by the respiration how they maintain and how they convert radiation energy into chemical energy. And also we talk about natural cycle, nutrition cycle take place in the natural ecosystem. This when we study the energy flow and nutrition cycle, we study the function component of ecosystem. And when we study the structure of an ecosystem, we mainly focus on abiotic and biotic factor which is present and govern the whole ecosystem of the environment. With the help of Mind Booster, we are going to study what is structure of an ecosystem. With this diagram, you can easily understand the concept of structure of an ecosystem. I already told you ecosystem is that type of system in one organism are interconnected with each other. They form a particular system in particular environment, and when these systems are formed in this particular environment is known as ecosystem. If the ecosystem form in water, then we known as aquatic ecosystem. If the ecosystem form in land, then we known as terrestrial ecosystem, and different other ecosystem are found in the environment. Structure of ecosystem, I already told you, when we study the structure of ecosystem, we mainly focus by abiotic and biotic component. When we study the abiotic and biotic component, climatic factor, chemical factor are the two main factor in abiotic component. Chemical factor govern the air, water, soil and temperature. In chemical factor, we study the inorganic substance and organic substance. Or inorganic substance are hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, potassium and etc. Organic substance include all the carbohydrate, protein, lipid, humus, sugar, fructose and different other things which is present in the environment. When we talk about biotic component, we mainly focus producer and consumer. You already know in the environment only and only one source to produce a food energy, that is green plant. Producer is a green plant. Photosynthetic bacteria, those have ability to their self-regulate their food. They come in the photosynthetic bacteria and different type of algae which produce the food energy. After that, these food energy are consumed by other animals that are known as consumer. Those who produce the food, that are known as producer, and those consume these producer, that is known as consumer. Consumer is further divided into macro consumer and micro consumer. When we talk about macro, it further divided into primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary. Primary is known as herbivorous, direct dependent on producer are consume the green plant is known as herbivorous. Secondary consumer are that type of consumer is also known as carnivorous. Carnivorous are those are depend on herbivorous, are eaten a herbivorous insect are small animals. After that, top consumer, it include all type of lion, tiger, bear and other type of animal which consume secondary consumer. After that, tertiary quaternary consumer are known as omnivorous. Omnivorous are that type of animal in which they depend for their food energy. Those consume both plant and animal both, they are come in omnivorous. Example of omnivorous is bear. When we talk about micro consumer it include all type of decomposer or saprotrophs. Decomposer are also known as reducers. Reducer, those reduce the waste material, those reduce the organic material into inorganic form and they again provide the nutrition to the soil. When these plant and animal are go for decay and death, they divided are decomposed by the decomposer. That type of organism is known as decomposer, in which different type of bacteria and microorganisms are take place to decompose the organic substance. This is also known as saprotrophs. After that, we are going to detailed discussion of abiotic and biotic component. When we go for structure of an ecosystem, I already told you it include abiotic component and biotic component. Abiotic component is also known as non-living component. They are climatic factor involve air, water, soil, temperature, light and chemical factor include inorganic hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon, phosphorus, sulfur, potassium and organic carbohydrate, protein, humus, lipid, etc. component. Either they are remain in the abiotic phase or they absorb by plant and thus enter the biotic phase. It means plant have ability, I already told you, plant have ability to change the inorganic substance to organic form. That means ki they absorb inorganic form, they absorb by a plant and convert into biotic phase when we enter in the plant. After that, the biotic organism, after the death and decay, they are returned back to the nature by the help of decomposer. I already explained you in previous slide. After that, biotic component, it also known as living component. They are producer. Autotrophic component. Autotrophic component are those type of component which have ability to form their own food with the help of photosynthesis. And consumer are that type of organism which depend for their food energy on the producer, and this is known as heterotrophs because they cannot have ability to produce their food by themselves. They are dependent for their food energy to the producer, that is known as heterotrophic component. After that, we are going to study biotic component with what is producer, autotrophs. What is autotrophs? Producer or autotrophs component are known as producer, include all the autotrophic green plant, photosynthetic bacteria, etc. are the self-nourishing organism which derived energy from sunlight source to convert inorganic substance into organic component. These structure of ecosystem include all the following organism: photosynthetic bacteria. These type of bacteria having chlorophyll and can prepare food with the help of solar energy, such as green sulfur bacteria. When we talk about phytoplankton, phyto means plant and plankton means floating. That type of plant which are present in the aquatic ecosystem, they are the main source of food energy for the aquatic system. That type of plant is known as phytoplankton, floating and free substance green plant, which may be microscopic like green alga volvax and microscopic like lamina. They are chief autotrophers of all aquatic ecosystem. It means they are the main source of food energy in the ecosystem. In the aquatic ecosystem, land plant include all the herbs, shrub, trees and provide energy for the running of all the terrestrial structure of an ecosystem. These are some pictures of producer. Abiotic component of macro consumer. Consumers are heterotrophic component. Heterotrophs organism cannot produce their own food. They are fully dependent for their food energy on the autotrophs for the nourishment. Depend on their food chain. Macro consumer may be termed as either primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer and quaternary consumer. When we talk about primary means first order consumer. It means they have first to consume the producer, that type of organism which depend for their food energy only and only on plant, that is known as herbivorous. Primary consumer also known as first order consumer, which are herbivorous and directly depend for feed on green plant. They include zooplankton like protozoa, bentoic or bottom feeder like snail, arthropods insect like grasshopper, birds and mammal like rabbit, deer and cow, etc. Secondary consumer include, these are also known as second order consumer. Secondary consumer depend on for their food energy on herbivorous, that's why is known as second order consumer. Are small carnivorous are the animal which feed on the primary consumer. They include the frogs and fishes in grassland and pond ecosystem. Wolf, tiger, moles can also serve as secondary consumer in terrestrial ecosystem. These are some examples of herbivorous and small carnivorous. Tertiary consumer, they are the third order consumer of top consumer or feed of secondary consumer. They are the top carnivorous in an ecosystem. Quaternary ecosystem are large carnivorous, are it also include are known as omnivorous. They are that type of animals like bear, tiger, lion, etc. which feed on tertiary consumer. They are depend for their food energy on plant as well as on animal flesh, is known as top consumer, are large consumer and also divided into omnivorous. This is some example of top consumer. When we talk about micro consumer, that is a decomposer or also known as reducer. Decomposer, micro consumer or reducer are those organisms like fungi, bacteria which eat death organism. It means after the death and decay of plant and animal or substance, they go for decompose of that organic substance into inorganic and provide back that inorganic nutrition to the soil. These type of organism come in are known as decomposers, which eat dead organism like plant, animal and other living or being and transform the complex organic substance back into inorganic component. These inorganic component again utilized by plant producer to prepare their food energy. In this way, the occurrence of cycle exchange of substance between the living community and the abiotic environment. These are some example of decomposer. Earthworm is also come in decomposer because is also depend on the death organic material and they help to the soil to produce the nutrition again in the environment. So these are some fact which is related to ecosystem. This is type of ecosystem. We study the terrestrial and aquatic ecosystem. After that we are going to study the what is the structure and function of ecosystem. In this slide we are detailed study of what is the structure of an ecosystem and abiotic and what is biotic and abiotic factor, how they are differentiate with each other and how they are built a cycle exchange of substance between the living community and the abiotic environment. If you get anything from my video, so please subscribe my channel, like my channel and share my channel. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you everyone.